The auditorium fell silent the moment she walked in. A small girl with trembling hands, clutching a worn-out microphone like it was the only thing keeping her steady. Her name was Lily. 16 years old. Shoes a little too big, dress a little too simple, and eyes that carried the kind of sadness you don't often see in someone her age. But behind those eyes was something else, something powerful, something unbreakable. "Whenever you're ready," said one of the judges, trying to smile encouragingly. Lily nodded, took a deep breath, and looked up at the blinding lights. She wasn't just standing on a stage that night, she was standing at the edge of everything she had ever dreamed of. Life had never been kind to Lily. She grew up in a small town where the word hope was rarely spoken. Her mother, once a singer herself, had fallen ill when Lily was just 10. Her father worked multiple jobs to keep food on the table, but eventually, the medical bills crushed them. By the time Lily turned 15, her mother was gone, and her father, too broken to continue, left Lily in the care of a distant aunt who barely noticed her. The only thing that kept her going was music. It was her mother's voice that taught her to sing, her mother's lullabies that comforted her when the nights got cold and long. When she sang, she didn't just perform, she remembered. She healed. But this was no ordinary audition. Lily had saved up every penny she could find to travel to the city, to this one chance, one moment to make everything she had gone through mean something. The judges didn't know her story. The audience didn't either. All they saw was a nervous teenage girl standing in front of them, shaking slightly under the lights. But when the first note left her lips, the entire room froze. She sang "Angel" by Sarah McLachlan. Her voice was soft at first, fragile, like a whisper. But it carried a weight, a truth that silenced even the restless murmurs in the crowd. Each word sounded like it had been lived through, not just sung. When she reached the chorus, her voice broke slightly, not from weakness, but from emotion, and somehow that made it even more beautiful. Halfway through, you could see one of the judges trying to blink away tears. The cameras caught it, the raw emotion that spread across the panel. Another judge covered her mouth as her eyes filled up. No one had expected this. Not from a girl who looked like she had nothing. But that night, she gave them everything. As Lily sang the final line, the hall was drenched in silence. Then, slowly, the crowd stood. The applause began softly, then swelled like a wave crashing through the room. Even the crew backstage was clapping, wiping their eyes. The judges stood up too, one by one, until everyone in the building was on their feet. When the music faded, Lily looked down, tears streaming down her face. She had done it. Not perfectly. Not flawlessly. But truthfully. And that truth hit everyone who heard her. One of the judges, still emotional, asked gently, "Lily, can I ask what made you choose that song?" She hesitated for a moment, then said, "My mom used to sing it. She told me that no matter how hard life gets, there are angels around us. We just have to believe in them. I guess, tonight, I just wanted to find mine." There wasn't a dry eye in the room. The golden buzzer lit up before she even finished speaking. Glitter rained down, and Lily fell to her knees, overwhelmed. It wasn't just about winning, it was about being seen, being heard, and finally believing that her pain had a purpose. After that night, Lily's life began to change. The video of her performance went viral. Millions of people around the world watched her sing and cried with her. She became a symbol of hope, not because she was perfect, but because she was real. She showed that even in the darkest moments, there's still something beautiful waiting to be found. Months later, as she performed on the final stage of the competition, Lily dedicated her song once again to her mother. Her voice had grown stronger, but her message remained the same: hope, love, and belief. And when the lights dimmed, and the crowd cheered, she smiled through her tears, whispering softly to herself, "We did it, Mom." Her story became more than just a viral video. It became a reminder that no dream is too far away, no loss too heavy to heal from, and no voice too small to be heard. Because sometimes, the angels we sing about aren't in the sky. They're the people who keep going, despite everything. Just like Lily.